Hi everyone, it's Crystal here from Homesteading, Vancouver Island. I just moved our 4 and 5 week old chicks out to our outdoor coop and run today. So we're just testing this out. It's a beautiful day here today and we've got it all set up. I just want to show you what our setup is here for them. We built this coop and run a couple of years ago for another batch of chicks. We do have our second coop down there a little bit with our older birds. So this coop here though, we have a small coop there and an attached run. It's fully predator proofed, so you can see that we've used hardware cloth all along every perimeter. The hardware cloth is also dug underground so that no predators can dig underneath, and that goes also underneath the coop as well. So let's go in and have a look and I'll show you what we've got. Got a latch system here that has a pull cord from the inside so that you won't get locked in, which I've done before. So inside here we've got a hanging chicken waterer, which is adjustable, so it's on a carabiner and a rope, and we can raise that as needed. We've got a little feeder with their chick crumble, and over here we've got a couple of roosting bars and a swing. These are pretty high for them right now. It was designed for some older birds, but nice area for them. A little ramp going into their coop. That's just a ventilation hole, which we may put some shutters on just so that no big drafts go in there if it gets cold. Hey guys, so yeah, these guys are now 4 to 5 weeks old. Some of them are still pretty little. They're still feathering out. They are getting quite a bit more feathers though. And to this point, they've been inside our shop in the brooder with some garden heat mats as their heat source. So I did put a heat mat inside their coop there, and I just plugged it in, so it's still warming up. So I'm gonna see what temperature that gets to, but I'm kind of hoping that I don't have to take these birds back inside into that little brooder, because there's much more room for them here to enjoy and explore. So let's go have a look now at the actual coop. I'll show you what that looks like. I'll just close this one up first. Okay, so here's the coop. It's got a side door for cleaning and access. We do have a ventilation vent up here as well. And then this is our nesting box. It's got a little hook on here. And I'll just open it quickly to show you. That's the nesting box. It's not separated because it's a little small, so we're gonna see how it goes like this. We did make this coop box just out of some pallets and some extra wood we had lying around, but you can see I've got an extension cord here coming from our shop going in there, and that's the heat mat which I've put in there underneath the wood shaving. So I'll open the other door. Squeaky, we'll have a look. Now I've got to do up this latch. So I have a latch down there to hold it closed, and then we have a latch up here to hold it open when you need to do the cleaning or collecting of eggs. Okay, Jasper, watch out. Now, if you have these kind of gate latches, it's always a good idea to use a carabiner to keep them secure closed so that raccoons or anyone else doesn't accidentally leave the door open. You make sure it's always locked closed. Okay, Jasper, move out of the way. All right, here's the inside of the coop. Got a couple of roosting bars here. These are also removable for cleaning. And this is set up so that I can just sweep all the shavings right out the front for cleaning. So my heat mat is actually under here. You can see that there, under the shavings. So it's all covered up. I just plugged it in. I'll stick this thermometer right on top of the shavings so we can see what it gets to. Right now it's only at almost 16 degrees Celsius, so it's not warm enough, but it will warm up. It'll probably get to like 25 at least, which will be warm enough for them. So yeah, we'll see what happens here today, how they like it, and then I'll decide if I'm going to keep them here overnight We may have to block off the entrances just to keep the drafts out and to keep them in. Hi, chickies. All right, let's close you up. Bye-bye. All right, so that's the coop set up. Like I said, we built that coop out of some pallets. We do have a metal roof on it, and it was all mainly just reclaimed materials from around our property. We did have to buy quite a bit for this run though. We bought all the metal roofing, all the lumber, and yeah, all in all, it's a pretty good setup, I think. Thanks for watching.